guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sameti. The YouTube guys. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hey.
Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. We are joined today by a special guest, Donkey Madness. How's it going?
Hey, it's pretty good. Glad to be here.
Cool. Out of curiosity, how did you come up with that handle?
Donkey Madness?
Yeah.
Well, I've had it for many years.
Years?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I made it up in college because I started drawing Shotgun Samurai just on pieces of paper, printer paper, and stapled it together and handed it out to my friends and like photocopied it and everything. It was like the crudest thing ever. So I needed some kind of interesting sounding comic handle. So I was like, hey, it's Donkey. I was like, hey, Donkey. I was like, playing off of Donkey Kong, and I was like, hey, Donkey Madness Comics. That sounds like a good thing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a play on your friends always calling you an ass or something.
I think that'll be the new story. Yeah. That's why it's kind of a gorilla.
Was Donkey Kong one of your favorite games?
No, it was just in my head at the time. Everyone always dreams of Donkey Kong from now and then.
Yeah. It was never my speaking of monkeys, not my monkeys, not my circus. Hail all.
Oh, hey. Hail.
How's it going? Yeah, I enjoyed playing that game, but it wasn't my favorite. I think in the early arcades, my favorite was Galaga.
Oh.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that's I see. Yeah, that was before my time. So I never played that Donkey Kong.
Oh man, now I'm feeling old. Thanks.
Yeah, I was a Super Nintendo Donkey Kong guy.
Welcome, El Gargoyle. I thought you were a fan of donkey shows.
Donkey shows. Hey. What I do in my private time is in my private time, okay?
Thanks for sharing the eggplant, El Gargoyle.
Look at that donkey eggplant.
Welcome, Black Rose Comics. Hail.
Hey, hail. Yeah, thanks for tweeting all my stuff, Black Rose. I see you.
Thanks so much for coming on the show. I'm pretty certain this is the very first time you've been on, too.
Yeah, first time I've been here.
I'm honored to have your presence.
Oh, thank you.
So, as is customary with my shows, thanks for dropping links, mods. Appreciate it. I see you too.
Avatar, I see you.
There you go. Oh man, you know what that reminded me of?
What happened?
Do you ever watch Voltron?
Voltron. Voltron. Oh yeah, of course.
The one with the lions.
Yeah.
Vehicles. You know how when he brings out his blazing sword, he connects his arms and hands together and then pulls out? It looked like you were reversing that and sheathing the sword. But then now it makes me think of samurais and unsheathing the sword.
That's very pertinent to the topic today.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Black Rose is sharing love. Oh man, as is customary on my channel, I like to kind of get some background info on the creator. So I wanted to find out if you do the honor and share your quote-unquote origin story. How did you grow up? What were you into? Were you into comics, cartoons, movies, Dungeons and Dragons, tabletop games? And what were the key moments in your life that, in career, that led you down this path that ultimately led you to releasing, doing a crowdfunded book?
It's a big question.
Indeed.
I like it though. Okay, let me see. Well, it all started on a fateful day, and the curtains were opened, and I saw life for the first time. I was about 0 years old. So a friggin' doctor slapped me across the backside. Who is this guy? All right, let me think.
Sharing what happens behind closed doors.
Well, too private. Okay. So basically, I grew up. I was always kind of like a nerdy kind of guy. And so basically, growing up, I didn't really have much money, so I actually didn't collect the comics, but I watched the TV shows and the hell out of Spider-Man, X-Men, Iron Man, the Hulk, all those things. So that's where I got most of my comic book experience from, and also manga. I read a lot of manga. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh basically. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
That was like
the original Dragon Ball.
I didn't watch the original Dragon Ball until maybe last year, actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball Z was the only thing in America at the time when I was young. And I don't know, I just figured, I always thought to myself, hey, I knew the story already, but then I saw it on Hulu and I was like, you know what? I should watch this thing. Yeah, and it was good. But yeah, so actually in middle school and high school, I used to always draw like little comics for my friends.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like in math class, mostly math and English class. So
math and English.
Yeah. Math because I'm Asian. I don't need to learn math. And English because I'm white. I don't need to learn English.
You'll just automatically ace it.
Yeah, exactly. I grew up with math. Math was in my blood.
Your mind is an abacus.
Exactly. Yeah. Can't think of anything else but math. So
exactly. Yeah. That's literally all we think about.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah. Actually, the first comic I ever made was it was kind of a Resident Evil clone, except instead of zombies, it was penguins. And in Antarctica. And some researchers went down there, got eaten by the penguins, and then a whole army came down to investigate, and then there was a big war between penguins and armies. Turns out the penguins are super smart. It was just an insane concept that would just each day I would come up with something ridiculous and make a new page. So that was the very first comic I made, and then after that I was kind of just I used to make little joke comics based on my teachers. And based on my friends, stuff like that. And then what was it? And then there was just kind of a dry spell after high school. I didn't really draw so much until I went to college. And then I met up with a friend of mine, and we just jived really well. Back and forth, crazy, hilarious, great ideas. And then oh yeah, don't miss out on a chance for a free trading card. Mailing list. It's good stuff. Yeah, and then then we came up with the idea for Shotgun Samurai, and that's actually a pretty funny story in itself too. So basically, what happened was my friend, he was doing a public speaking course, and he basically was going to go. He wanted to do something, he's kind of like a class clown, and everything he does is hilarious. And so then he wanted to he had this really funny speech about cosplaying and how it's beneficial to your life. And yeah, he's not a cosplayer at all. He just thought it would be hilarious. And then I was just like, hey, why don't you dress up as something? And he was like, I don't got a costume. And I was like, he's also part Japanese, so he had a yukata, and I was like, hey, why don't you wear a yukata or something? And then I was like, and I have a fake shotgun. Why don't you be the shotgun samurai? And then, yeah, and he was like, that doesn't exist. And I was like, it does now. And I went to the whiteboard and I just drew it on the whiteboard. And then and I was like, watch, by tomorrow, and that by your class tomorrow, you'll have a 3-page comic. And I drew a 3-page comic of like the introduction to Shotgun Samurai, passed it out, and it came up with the name Donkey Madness, and bam, here we are today.
Wow.
Yeah, we liked it so much that we decided to just run with it. We're like, this is actually a really good idea.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So now we have like huge story arcs planned, everything mapped out. Like we have live action movies too that we made in college.
What? Really?
Yeah.
You shared previously your website, shotgunsamurai.net?
Yeah.
Does that have like clips of the movie, or?
It used to, but now it's dedicated to just my campaign.
Okay.
I can send you like just like the trailers for them if you want to show them later.
Yeah, or if you want to do a share screen and play the trailer.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because the movie itself is like was it 20 minutes long each?
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
How sweet. What was this intended to be a full-length feature film one day, or were you looking more to do a pilot for a TV series?
Well, basically it was originally created as a way to get out of writing a long paper for a final. Like because like the school I went to, like it was kind of like also like very media focused. It was a very small school. It shut down. And then and then the professor was like, hey, if you want to, instead of writing like a 10-page paper, if you want to make a movie that explains your idea, okay. And we were like, I was like, I hate papers. I never want to write more than 3 pages. So let's make that movie.
Yeah, I tend to the same way. Yeah.
So we made it, and then my class loved it. All my friends loved it. So then we made a second one with a bunch of my friends. A lot more friends wanted to get involved, so we can have a much bigger second movie. And yeah, I've always planned it to be whatever. It's just that originally of course it was originally a comic. And then we just if we can make movies, we'll make movies. If we can make cartoons, we'll make cartoons. But right now I want to get the main story out as a comic form first.
That's a good idea. I mean, the very first time I started hearing about your your IP, I remember seeing like these animated shorts. And, so I think I caught them on YouTube. Like you guys were sharing it on Twitter, and I came across a couple like animated shorts, and I knew, wow, this looks pretty cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was the I think that's the intro to my it's for my the trailer for my Indiegogo.
It probably is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have the trailer for the live action if you want to show it.
Oh man, yeah. You could do share screen if you like.
Share screen.
Okay. Welcome, Anos. Started without me, eh? I see how things be.
Pardon us.
Yeah, really. How rude.
Wait, share screen. Oh, share audio. I got share audio. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I always forget about that because.
Hopefully, we don't get copyright struck.
Hope not. It's all original music, so.
All
right, ready? Okay.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Flop tracks on the countryside, in the hills, nowhere to hide. Ninjas waiting, ready to strike. Who can save us now?
Shotgun Samurai!
Shotgun samurai in their sights. Shotgun samurai strikes with might. A worthy opponent here to fight. Shotgun, boom. Shotgun. In their sights.
Cool. Oh my gosh, that's fun.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was great to make. It was so much fun.
Damn, I thought you wouldn't notice. Whoa. Welcome, Black Rose Comics. That is one of the craziest comic trailers I've ever seen.
Yeah, I should just make that the trailer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you say that there was a second trailer for the second movie? Movie?
Oh yeah, you want to see the other one?
Yeah.
Actually, this was the second one. I'll show you the first one.
Okay. All right.
Let's
I was gonna
see.
say it was fun.
Okay. Let's see.
Flip-flop tracks on the countryside. In the hills, nowhere to hide. Ninjas waiting, ready to strike. Who can save us now? Shotgun samurai in their sights. Shotgun samurai strikes with might. A worthy opponent here to fight. Shotgun, boom. Shotgun, boom. Shotgun in their sights.
Oh man, that's fun. So was it you and your friend singing that?
Yeah. First song I've ever written. Learn to play guitar, learn to sing.
Oh my gosh, really? Jeez.
Yeah.
That was actually you playing the guitar too.
Yeah, it was me and him. We both played.
How long did it take to learn to play guitar?
I mean, well, those were very simple chords, so that was easy. The next song, which is the song in the trailer, is that we were both playing on, was a lot more difficult. But that was like a year later, so I've been practicing.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Man, what a trip.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm just glad people get to see my children.
I have someone I went to high school with. He was into he studied filmmaking, and he eventually released a video and he released a full-length movie, and it was one of the stoner movies. It was entertaining, and it was kind of cool because he kind of unveiled it in front of family and friends at a local movie theater, and they were able to rent out the theater for one showing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a cool event, and they sold the movie on DVDs and stuff like that too. So I grabbed myself a copy and got it signed.
Nice.
It was a neat event. So roughly how long would you say this IP has been on your mind, or how long have you been working and developing it?
I think 2014 is when I invented him. And then Yeah, basically I've been just slowly, actually, like, yeah, the very first rendition of this was so crummily drawn because I also learned how to draw to make this thing.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like I was like, I want this thing to happen. It was like, just like ringing in my brain for so long. I was like, I need to do this. So I was just like, get down and draw every day. And then I was like, not good, draw better. And then yeah, so then it's been going on for like what, 2014. That's like what, 7 years now?
Wait, 2014? Yeah.
Yeah. It was probably like beginning of end of 2013, beginning of 2014 kind of thing. Yeah, and then so just been drawing it. I've been trying to find ways to ways to get it out there. I put like the beginning chapters on like webtoons, other webcomic sites, trying to get traction and everything. And then I started, to learn to draw. I started, searching up on Google, YouTube, how to draw. And then I started watching a lot of Ethan's videos, actually. His videos were like, helped me a lot. And that's kind of how I started getting into, and then that went, of course, the usual path, went to Star Wars. And I was like, oh, this guy talks about Star Wars too. And then he started talking about something called Comicsgate. And I was like, the heck is, I was like, that was a Comicsgate? You mean like Gamergate? What? People still do these things? And then and then I heard him talking, and I was like, that's exactly what I've been thinking this whole time. I was like, oh, it's almost, just seeing like all the ruining of the comic books and the movies and everything. And I was like, that's it. that's what I've been thinking. Mm-hmm. So then after that, I was like, this guy gets it. I gotta be on board hardcore. And also it reinvigorated myself, and I found like this great group of people, and I'm like, hey, there's so much energy and so much passion here. I really want to just be part of this, and I want to bring Shotgun Samurai with me.
Absolutely. So who comprises your team? So you've got you're the author, creator, what have you, and you're also the artist. So I presume that also means you're doing the script.
I would say mostly. I have a friend of mine who we spit ideas back and forth. Oh shoot! Hello.
Oops. Your video kind of froze, but I can still hear you. Hello? Hello? Looks like you froze. While you're frozen, I'm going to catch up on chat. Awesome. Not my monkeys to Adams. You keep strange hours, sir. Well, I briefly considered heading to bed, but I have a relatively free day tomorrow, so changed my mind. What's your excuse? Uh-oh. All right, so I'm sure he'll be back. That was weird. Internet issues. I had the same reaction, Donkey Mendes. Not sure. My routine has changed recently. I'm not on such a tight schedule as I used to be. That's good. It's nice to have a bit of flexibility. Even we just waste time in the comic chats all night. That's true. Speaking of which, oops. Hey-o. Excuse me. Yeah, he says that his computer's bugging out. He should be back soon. Sweet. So, Shotgun Samurai Volume 1, the complete first arc of Shotgun Samurai. 200 plus pages. That's crazy, but cool. Sign up now and get a free trading card. By signing up, you'll also receive the latest updates and news from the campaign. Shotgun Samurai. Dun, dun, dun. Shotgun Samurai. Dun, dun. The definitive physical edition of Shotgun Samurai Volume 1. The complete first story arc in 200 glorious black and white pages. Man, for someone who's self-taught, that's pretty darn good. The Shotgun Samurai. Excuse me. The road to redemption is not easy. The Shotgun Samurai seeks to atone for his past, but there are many who want to see him suffer. Maybe I need to rethink my life. Sounds like a job for another day. Yes. Don't dwell on such things right now. Dwell on them later. The Ninja with No Face. A ghost from the past. A man who has seen the force of the shotgun and lived. He now wants to show the world the monster behind the hero. Behind the hero. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, so I guess this is his, the Ninja with No Face is a buddy of the Shotgun Samurai. At first I thought it was the main villain. It says that you created. Oh, all right. At first I thought it was related to a campaign perk or tier where, or like a live stream or something to that effect where, you know, they were discussing with people in chat a new character and came up with this, the Ninja with No Face. But I think this is just a panel with a big reveal saying that someone caused his disfigurement. Glorious manga-inspired black and white art. Yep, that's manga-inspired. You can see the action lines. 10 books in one. Read the entire first arc in one volume. That's cool. That's cool. Let me jump back here. I bow to your superior knowledge. Maybe you should invite Adams on to fill the dead air. Law, wrong computer, etc. For all that. Law, and I'm far too shy. Yeah, right. With you being as conversational in chat, you don't strike me as the type who's shy. Let me see. All right, so he had to restart the computer. Computer's back up now. So that must mean he should be here any minute. Excuse me. Never been on a live stream, but got used to video chats, etc. this year, thanks to the virus and working from home. Hey, every now and then I do open panel and BS streams. And I also have open panel when I do PO box openings. So you guys are welcome to join me there if you like. I can have up to 10 people total, myself included. Let's check this promo trailer out. The complete first arc of Shotgun Samurai. 200 plus pages. That looks cool. Wait, what was that? Official Shotgun Samurai. Chains of Fate official movie? Oh, is that the 20-minute movie? Oh, maybe. Cool. That looked good. That was, I think that was the very one that I saw too. Do you say you were going to work on a comic of your own at some point? Is it going to be 200 plus pages? I don't know how long it's going to be, but yeah, I have a couple ideas in the works. In short, man, in short, one of the IPs is based on comic strips. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me. So, one of my ideas is comic strip based. So, at one point, I was aiming to be a cartoonist. So, it's kind of in the vein of. Peanuts. Calvin and Hobbes, Garfield, kind of like a mishmash of that. The idea is trying to be thoughtful enough to write and maintain a strip that has the broad appeal of kids who have the short attention span and whatnot, but also, makes thoughtful points on life or whatever. So Calvin and Hobbes and Garfield and Peanuts were always big on my list. Although Garfield was never really that deep, I don't think. More so Peanuts and Calvin and Hobbes. But Garfield was kind of an inspiration because they often released these collections of the strips from the newspaper. And I was interested in doing a treasury, like how Garfield has all these treasuries. The other property I was thinking of doing is, hello, welcome back.
Hey, yeah, sorry about that. The computer just pooped out on me.
Adams was asking about my interest in doing my own book at some point, and if it's going to be 200 plus pages. I don't think mine would be, but who knows? I still have a lot of work to go. I was basically telling the chat about how I basically have two main ideas. One of them is kind of based on cartoon strips, because that was one of my influences.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be like almost influenced by Garfield, Peanuts
Mm-hmm.
by Charles Schulz, and Calvin and Hobbes.
Okay.
So broad appeal that, you know, kids could have fun with
Mm-hmm.
for the quick gags, but adults could have fun with because, you know, it's more poignant.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be kind of along the lines of a Garfield treasury. So it would be a collection of all kinds of strips.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
The other IP would be a traditional superhero-based character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, it would be broad appeal because superheroes are still pretty popular, and it would take me back to when I really was into comics, which was the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, there was almost a certain campiness to it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it was still escapism. You had your idealistic body types, you know, buff men and women
Mm-hmm.
who were the definition of superheroes.
Yeah.
And it was escapism. So there was no preaching politics or driving agendas, nothing like that. So that's the other thing. It would be a superhero kind of book to kind of try and take us back to those days.
Yeah, that is true. I do really enjoy like that kind of, you know, campy but serious kind of feeling that especially they used to have back then.
I don't know if you remember or if you ever collected them, but I was into things like Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, Dazzler. But I also collected things like West Coast Avengers, the Transformers, G.I. Joe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that kind of stuff. The occasional Silver Surfer. Let's see.
Yeah.
200 plus. Wow, that's a big deal. Yeah, I know. We were looking over your pre-launch campaign while you were and rebooting, and then I also played the video.
Oh, the trailer. Okay, cool.
Which I'll play again shortly.
Yeah,
wow.
it's the 200 pages. It's mostly done, so you don't have to worry about can you actually do 200 pages? It's actually I've already drawn and finished 220 pages.
Wow.
So it's almost done. Maybe like 20 something more pages to go.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Not My Monkeys was remarking at the big cup.
Oh, thank you.
My voice was
Oh, that cup. Oh.
So
that is a bigger cup.
About the size of my head. You call that a cup?
Yeah.
That's a cup.
Call that a cup.
It's literally a coffee pot to go, 64 ounces.
Oh, Jesus.
So I kind of toggle back and forth. Sometimes I'm drinking tea. Sometimes I'm drinking coffee.
Mm.
But right now it's tea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually, yeah, same here. I usually go with the coffee, though, whenever I need to be, you know, up and at 'em.
Yeah. My problem is my body's so used to caffeine that it doesn't really phase it. I drink really too much, I guess, is what it comes down to. Adam says, that sounds cool and a bit different. Do you know Nemi by Lise Mir? I don't. Do you? Are you familiar with that creator or that book?
I don't know. Never. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm not myself. Hey, Jennifer Grover, how's it going?
Hey, hey. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, thanks for dropping links, all. Appreciate you, mods. Yeah, Grover, you had me at darlings. I wanted to support Donkey Madness's campaign, but it just signed me up for a newsletter. Now I'm very bad with technology. So does this make sense? Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's going to launch next week, actually. This is kind of my last push for the mailing list. So yeah, I'll be sending out emails for sure of how to back to everybody on that newsletter.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This again, whenever you come to a page here, look at the web address at the top. When you look at the web address, a pre-launch campaign will say coming soon. Oh, the highlight doesn't even show on the screen, does it? Wow. All right. All this time I thought I was being fancy. So in the web address, the URL, it'll be coming soon in the address. And that tells you also that you're looking at a pre-launch page. You won't see any of the perks, the tiers on the right-hand side. Instead, you'll just see some imagery. You might see a promo video, or you might just see samples of the cover or some interior shots. So yeah, all my sweet angels. Yeah, so Shotgun Samurai Volume 1, complete first arc of Shotgun Samurai, 200 plus pages, which is righteous. Let's watch the video.
Oh, yes.
Let's watch. Suggested Shotgun Samurai 2. Cool.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
So did you make that trailer yourself?
Yeah.
And you even did the animation from scratch?
I had to learn how to animate.
My gosh, you're like, oh man, it's like it's almost like you absorb abilities.
I just want to do things so bad that I force myself to do it. It's like I whip myself, do it. And I'm like, yes, yes, master.
Are you sure you don't have like a slot in the back of your head and you just go, I know Kung Fu.
I wish that would make it so much easier.
Show me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, Belzette, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Hello again. Hail, 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 hail. You guys are too much, lol. What is Donkey Madness's handle on Twitter? I have it in the stream description, but I did want to double check with you. Is it literally donkey_madness_?
Yes. I just yes, it is.
Okay.
I just put it in the chat too.
Oh, nice. Thank you. So, what made you add the underscores? Were there already other Donkey Madnesses?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Who's tagging these?
Yeah, really. What is that? WyzGyz's computer's taking a beating today. Yeah, it always does. That's why I tried to build a computer to last.
Yeah. Did you? How long ago did you build it?
2010.
Oh, okay. It's not so bad. Kind of.
It's 11 years old.
Oh yeah.
It's custom, but I didn't build this one from scratch myself. I just ordered it. It's a Mac.
Okay.
It's a Mac Pro tower with 12 cores processing.
Ooh.
Each core is 2.66 gigahertz.
Oh, geez.
64 gigs of RAM, DDR3. Radeon RX 580, 8 gigabyte graphics, and 13 terabytes internal hard drive space.
Oh, geez. Yeah. That sounds pretty beefy.
Yeah, whenever I plunk money on a system, I try to make it with the expectation I'm going to keep it and continue using it for 10 to 15 years.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Yeah, mine, I don't even know. Mine's kind of Frankenstein at this point. Like, I've just been swapping parts in and out. Originally, it was built probably around 2010, but like just been like, oh, a new graphics card. Oh, a new hard drive. Oh, a new RAM. So new motherboard. It's probably not even the same computer.
Right.
But it crashes sometimes because I don't really know what I'm doing when I build these computers. So sometimes they don't work so well.
Well, so you taught yourself to build computers too.
Yeah. I had a friend who helped me at the time back then, but ever since I went off to college, I've been trying to figure it out on my own.
Oh, that's pretty impressive that you have a system that operates.
Yeah, it's it actually funny story. It actually caught fire when I first put it together.
Really? Oh my god!
The power supply just like burst into flames, and I was like,
oh wow!
I don't know. I mean, I think it's because I was building it on a carpet actually, and I guess the static electricity just caused the thing to go up in flames.
Oh goodness gracious! I mean, static electricity is not kind to electronics. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I learned that day.
And then a lot of people don't know this, but if you especially maintain a desktop tower computer, whether it be a mini or a mid or a full tower, and it's designed to be upgradable, that's one of the benefits to having a tower.
Yeah.
People don't realize that periodically it's a good idea to go in and hit it with canned air, compressed air, and vacuum, believe it or not, because dust accumulates. It comes in, it gets in the system, and it builds up. And the more dust bunnies that build up on the circuitry, the more it kind of forms an insulated layer, and it forms connections between components that you don't want. You're supposed to leave it for the motherboard and the
That's
dark boards.
probably what's wrong, because I haven't dusted this thing out. I mean, I know I should, but I just haven't.
Yeah. If you see a coating of dust, then if you notice in your general performance, glitchy things happening from time to time, and you know you never clean it, then that's a possible source. Because what the circuit boards are designed to intentionally flow current, electricity through the different components to make it operate. But if you've got dust conducts electricity, static electricity, and it forms connections, bonds between different parts of the circuit. And if you let that happen, you risk shorting things out, basically.
Yeah, I should clean it. I should, yeah. That's that thing's so dusty.
Yeah, and you know, it's one of those things where when it comes to custom building your own computer, you want to make sure that your power supply is going to be able to handle the load of all the boards you install. And especially when it comes to the processor and the video card. The video card will draw a lot of power, especially if you use it for gaming or graphics or video. Yeah, if you're doing like high powered stuff like that, you need to make sure your power supply can accommodate that load.
That makes sense. Well, I found a picture of my first computer I built. I kind of want to show you what it looked like. And,
oh yeah, do you have a photo?
Yeah, my expertise.
Oh, what?
There it is.
A cardboard box?
Yeah.
You had a cardboard box instead of an actual.
That was the box that a bunch of the parts came in.
Oh my gosh, what a trip! Oh man,
I was too poor to afford an actual tower, so I was like, hey, well, skip on that. I'll just put it in the box.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, obviously that is feasible. It will do the trick in a pinch. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's cool. That is so cool. Oh my god.
Yeah. This is what caught fire. If you can see the fire extinguisher next to it that I kept at all times.
Dang! Oh my gosh, what a trip! Oh
yeah, and then and it was good enough. I can play Left 4 Dead on it, and hey, it was great.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not my monkey says, Adams, you old pro, you. How is there more than one Donkey Madness? Cracking up.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta find these people and get rid of them.
Yeah, even if it means going into time travel. Look for all the Donkey Madnesses in the phone book and pick them off one by one. Hashtag future proof.
That's right.
Darn, I just went to find you on Twitter, but you and me already follow each other.
Oh, that's nice.
Kisses and hugs.
Thank
It's
you.
cold in the UK. The dust keeps the machine warm. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm installing Windows 7.
Well, I wish I was on Windows 7. I'm stuck on 8.
Oh.
Mm.
I think 7 Pro was a decent OS, and
Yeah.
10 Pro.
Yeah. No, 8 was the black sheep, and it was the only one that I had to bootleg of, so don't tell Bill Gates.
Vista was another
Oh yeah, Vista.
bad one. I'm a world-class dust collector.
Hey, come collect some of my dust. I could give you some.
Why is my desktop so heavy? Dumps out 5 pounds of dirt. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My little.
Is that a drawing tablet on the right? The black device with.
Oh no, that's a mouse pad. That was
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I had a drawing tablet at the time. It's just not in the picture.
Oh my gosh. You managed to get yourself a drawing tablet, but you couldn't afford a case.
Hey, the drawing tablet. Another funny story of how I got that.
Huh?
It was the last day of what was it, senior class or something
Uh-huh.
in high school? No, it was junior because I was still in high school the next year. But it was junior year, and me and my friend were just like, he was just like, hey, you want to go look at around in the garbage for posters? And I was like, sure, why not? So we just went to the computer lab and started sifting through the garbage, and I found a box of a drawing tablet, and we were like, hey, it'd be cool if there was something in here, right? And I opened it up, and I just closed, and I was like, and that's how I was able to afford a drawing tablet, but not a computer tower.
So you were looking for
Posters.
Posters?
And I found a freaking Wacom drawing tablet.
What kind of posters were you expecting to find?
I don't know. It was my friend's idea. He was just like, want to go look for posters? And I was like, I don't really like posters, but sure, sounds fun.
As in wall posters, right?
Yeah, just something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what he was looking for. But,
Yeah, there's a place called Micro Center in my area. It's basically like Toys R Us for nerds, right?
Oh, yeah. I think we got one of those around here, too.
And they actually have these classic posters hung up on the wall. And I inquired as to whether they would sell them, but they said they wouldn't. But they had, I think they had Einstein, Amelia Earhart. I think there was a Steve Jobs one, Bill Gates. All these people in the science and tech industry. But that's what I was thinking when you mentioned posters.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what he was looking for, to be honest. I guess. Yeah, because school posters don't sound interesting.
CES 2077. After WyzGyz's edutainment session about dust, I'm thinking he may not approve of the 2 loose screws rolling around inside this laptop. How dare you have loose screws in your laptop? From now on, I will save my Weetabix box and try a few upgrades.
Yeah, just slowly put parts in it, and eventually you have yourself a nice computer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can see the power supply, like right here. Just chilling outside of it.
Yeah, really. Treat yourself. Please get a box. Oh my gosh, how cool. That's pretty awesome. I gotta say. Kudos to you for your ingenuity.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Oh man. That's a trip. Oh man. So can you share with us what the trading card is going to be?
Yeah. I have the artwork already made.
Oh.
Where is it? What was it? What's her name? Nyrin? I don't know if you've met her before. Nyrin. She's making a comic called Bonds.
Bonds?
Yeah.
She is it Nerium?
Nerium. Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I keep hearing the name, but I haven't really. I don't know what her artwork looks like. I mean, I'm sure I've seen it, but I couldn't connect the artwork to the creator. I have heard of her though.
Okay, here it is. Let me see.
I don't know if it's Nerium or Niam. I think it's Nerium.
Okay. Yeah, Nerium, I think. Yeah, Nerium, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, I think Nerium did some commission work for the for the creator who has the book Little Miss Lethal or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That campaign that we're trying to get funded. Well, actually, it is funded. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get more support for. Wow, that's cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, thank you, Bazette. I'm very happy with it. She did a great job with it, really getting exactly like the character right. And this is Tofu. She's the I guess the one of the ninjas in the group of Shotgun Samurai. There's going to be 3 characters work kind of on their journey together, and she's like the crazy ninja.
So, are all your lead characters named after food?
Just her, and her family is named after food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her name is Tofu. She comes from the Daizu ninja clan, which is soybean. And her name is Tofu.
Oh man, nice.
Yeah, so
So does that mean let's see, I think there's a character named Ramen?
no, George.
Oh, George. All right. I thought one of the characters was named Ramen. All right.
It's not a bad idea, though.
Or maybe he just eats ramen. Is a ramen.
Ramen is a very prevalent theme in my book. So if you like ramen, you're gonna like Shotgun Samurai.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I like ramen.
Oh.
So I'm gonna like it by extension.
Mm-hmm.
2-liter soda bottles. That'd be interesting. I think he needs the 2-liter bottles to make shotguns. That's cool. Asking if Adams is based in the UK. Afraid so. I assumed you were too from seeing you around. And the Basil brush avatar. Yeah, me too. Cool. So this will be a trading card. And what's it going to have on the backside?
Still figuring out. I'm thinking probably like in the top corner, like a portrait of her, and then just kind of like a little description.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you. Well, I was going to say when it comes to trading cards, and trading cards is something I'm into. I personally have. I dig it when creators make some mention, like at the around the bottom, for example, of the character's first appearance. Where you. So let's say you have Tofu, and then on the backside it says Tofu first appearance, or just first appearance. Shotgun Samurai Volume 1, something to that effect. That way, down the road, when I'm looking at looking through my album of trading cards, I can go, all right, so this is the book that I need to go to see our first appearance.
That's a good idea. I'll put that in there for sure. Yeah.
Kind of like what I think both Marvel and DC got into the habit of, like. There's a conversation in the word balloons between 2 characters, and then there's an asterisk, and then you look at the asterisk down below, and it says, see Fantastic Four issue 135 or something like that, so that you can double back and go find
see like the context and everything.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah.
I'm from the same place as Pete Bakewell. Bonus feature of the stream: you viewers get to learn a little more about Not My Monkeys and I. Make sure you hit that like button so we get invited back. You guys are right. Yeah, so that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, and whatchamacallit? I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys want to see the cover art that I have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Where is it?
Oh.
Oops. Oh, I found it. Okay, so basically, I have I'm gonna have two covers to choose from. Here's one. Get bigger. Okay.
Ooh.
By the famous Joe Ball.
Oh my gosh, you got Joe Ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, John Joseph Ball. I was like, I found him and I scooped him up. I was like, I need you for a cover. And yeah. So this is going to be one option. And then there's going to be, and then here is the second one by mangaka Odi of Xenotype fame.
Oh, okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
Well, that looks good too.
Yeah. There you go. So side by side.
Are you doing the main cover and then these are two variants? Is that how it's going to work?
Originally, I was going to do one main cover and have one variant, but then I saw Odie was open for commissions, and I was like, I need one of his covers. So then I couldn't help myself, so I'm just going to go with these two. Because I figured it's my first campaign. I don't know, maybe 3 covers is a bit too much.
Well,
like
I would say 3 is the max, the absolute max. On a first campaign, you don't want to get in over your head.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because originally, I don't know, like some people thought maybe I can make like a poster out of it. Like this was originally my cover.
Well, that's good too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's good too. They would make it. All 3 of them would make good prints. They'd make good postcards. They'd make good trading cards.
What if I put this on the back?
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Yeah, that would
or put it on the inside front cover.
Or that.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this because I like it, but
yeah, I mean, you got all kinds of options, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely put it somewhere.
Yeah, definitely make use of your piece because it's good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Adam says, "Hell yeah, we want to see cover art." That Joe Ball cover is super nice.
Yeah, Joe Ball is something else.
Yeah, nice cover.
Right. Here you go.
Asking if Jennifer Grover's still awake. Yeah, that's a nice trio there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, and like you said, they would make good posters as well.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it. Thank
you. Yeah, so stretch goal material, if anything.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. So, are you looking to go with? I mean, obviously, it's going to exceed the number of pages that a floppy would allow. So, are you looking for this to be perfect balance soft cover, or are you looking at a hardcover, or both?
Definitely. For now, soft cover. I heard there's like a lot of logistical things that happen when you do hardcover, and I don't want to bog myself down too much and risk the campaign. So.
Yeah, and it's also going to add weight.
Yeah. I don't want people to spend too much shipping, especially it's my first campaign. When I become a big name, then I can maybe when my resale value of the books go up on eBay, then I'll start offering hardcover.
Nice covers. 200 plus pages. I actually won a bookmark on the campaign.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It is.
I like that.
It is.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny if the bookmark was shaped like a shotgun.
That's a great idea too.
And you've got spare. Great art, no brainer.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's looking good, and the fact that you're self-taught in all these areas of expertises, that's pretty impressive.
I just have a lot of passion and no money, so I got to do it myself.
All right. So how does this work? What roles do you play in this book? I mean, you're obviously the creator. It sounds like you're the storyteller. You're also the artist. Are you doing pencils, inks, colors, and lettering?
No colors. Right now it's black and white.
Black and white inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just it's colored. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing all like my friend. We kind of like spit ideas back and forth. I kind of consider him like the editor. Like a lot of my ideas are kind of wild and crazy, but he knows the continuity better. So he's like, that wouldn't happen, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. He's
it's
like,
good to have someone check you.
Yeah, he's like, that's out of character, and I'm just like, yeah, you're right, but it would be cool, right? And he's like, mm-hmm.
It's good to have it's important to have someone who can keep you grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Popular balloon if you get too wild and crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, so there's that. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much the guy doing all the labor behind everything else.
And it's also important to have an editor so you at least have a second set of eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
If you can, or if you seek it out, you can get more sets of eyes to give you constructive feedback and stuff like that. So
yeah, because especially when you're like writing your own thing, you get so like wrapped up in like these small little details, you can't really see the big picture so well.
Yeah, true.
You need someone else to just like see everything and just be like, what is it? Because like you eventually just start to kind of like write. You use like the page right before as reference almost, and then you just kind of start like deforming. So you need someone to just be like, hey, get back, get back.
Yeah, and sometimes when a creator is literally doing everything themselves, if they don't take the time to get the expertise of an editor, then to try and get around it, they'll work on their project, complete it, and then literally pause from the project and do, literally take a week or 2 week long break away from their project entirely, and then come back with fresher eyes. And that'll be their way of like proofreading it, checking for continuity and spelling and grammar errors and things like that, which can be helpful too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh no, Odie's the artist for this cover. I wish he was the artist for the inside pages, but
necessity is the mother of invention. Yep. And you were just answering that question.
Mm-hmm.
That's Odie's cover on the left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can get some samples of where is it? Some artwork that'll be from my artwork that'll be in the book. Where is it? Yeah, it's up here. I gotta organize my desktop one of these days.
No. I hear that.
Okay, here is a double page spread. It's kind of a big scene, but okay. So this is what this is some of my artwork.
Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm thinking of so I'm gonna go. Yeah. Bleh. Everything's gonna be like black and white manga style. Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of manga, is it going to be manga dimensions in terms of the physical book?
No, it's going to be actual regular comic book dimensions.
Like Western comic book size?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I originally I printed like the first few, maybe 4 chapters. I actually printed them out like a few years ago and put them in my local shops.
Do they sell pretty briskly?
I had friends who bought them. But yeah, so I put like 10 copies in there, sold them out, so I was like pretty happy.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. There's some in New York City. So if you're in New York City and you're around what is it? The Time Machine, I believe it's called.
Time Machine.
Yeah. You can go there and ask them for Shock and Samurai. They might have a few copies left. I haven't checked up on them in like a few years, so it's probably lying somewhere around.
I had a chance to visit New York, and it was pretty fun. I went there for business.
Mm.
And, it was quite fun, and I did lots of touristy things.
Yeah.
But I did not get a chance to actually look around at comic book shops while I was there. I did get lucky and happen upon a comic book convention though.
Oh, at the Javits Center, right?
No, actually, no. It was at like an air and space museum.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, what is it called? But it was it was like the second or third year holding a convention there.
Oh, okay.
So while you were browsing around checking out the booths of comics, there was all this stuff like aeronautical related stuff that you could check out while you're there too. It wasn't like all blocked off, so you could actually go check it out. Check out the displays they had.
I see.
Love to see someone really go for it on a background.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know, something about backgrounds. It's like, I hated them at first, but then I was like, if I really want this to look good, I need to make a background.
Yeah. Okay, just wondered how you separated him from Liam.
Oh, yeah, he shoot, hello?
Oh my
still
God.
Working.
I can still hear you, but your video froze again.
Oh, okay. Dang. Well, where he was open for commissions, and I just like scooped him up real fast.
The timing.
So I was like, yeah.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Oh, hello. Oh, whew. Wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just saw him. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right place, right time. It pays to spend too much time on Twitter.
There you go. There you go. Again, regarding manga, it's going to be Western style dimensions, comic book size. Are you making it so it's readable from front to back or back to front?
The regular American style, because I'm American, and that's how I think.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be a convenient crash to avoid an awkward subject.
Yeah, don't tell Liam I snatched up Odie. I don't want to put Odie in any danger.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Good deal. So black and white interiors, color covers. You're considering offering a bookmark. So we got the ninja with no face. I was wondering, if it's spoiler related, then don't answer, obviously. But it almost kind of looks like that's him here, and that he might be friends with the Shotgun Samurai.
Oh, is that what that looks like? No, he's the bad guy.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's that shot makes more sense in if you see the previous pages, because that's just like a little, what was it called, inlet
All right.
panel. Yeah.
All right. Because I thought at first that he was Shotgun Samurai is just chilling.
Oh no, yeah, that's kind of like
he's like in a relaxed pose, just looking over his shoulder, and Ninja with no face almost looks like he's kind of whispering to him, or I'd say just hanging out like old chums.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, because that was actually like right after like a very tense moment, and then Shotgun Samurai kind of gets reassured, and then he kind of regains his confidence. Cool. And then that's just like a shot of him, the ninja guy, wherever he is, just kind of like getting ready to attack again.
That you created. That kind of, when I first read that, I thought it was a reference to like you're having already done a campaign, or you maybe did a live stream with your audience, and you guys worked together and collaborated, you and the audience, and came up with a new character or something.
Ah, that would have been fun. Yeah. I wish that was the story.
That you created. But then I was thinking, okay, maybe this is more like, at its simplest terms, like that scene from 1989 Batman where Joker and Batman are in the bell tower in their final fight going. And Batman says, you made me. And Joker says something like, you made me first.
yeah, kind of like that.
So then you got that manga-esque, manga-inspired black and white art with the action lines and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So these, how many of the issues actually made print initially that you sold to comic book shops?
What was it? I think like 5. Yeah, like if these were individual floppies, it would probably be like 11, or like I'm thinking I might add one more kind of like just like epilogue type thing at the end. So it might be 12 floppies put into this one graphic novel that I'm putting. So
tell me more, Adams. Adams goes, I'm not being drawn into all that. Shame. I'm super chill, drama-free guy. I'm honest.
Nice. Comic Skate is drama-free, I swear.
Yeah. Totally.
Whenever anyone says that, it's like suddenly drama pops up. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah. Drama-free, all right? And it's like, please, guys, no.
Jinx.
Yep, you jinxed it.
So you had 5 of them already, 5 issues worth of content already made. And then for this campaign, you actually made another 6 issues worth of content.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah, well, when I printed these, I already had like a bunch of, I forget how many books. I just didn't print all of them. I just printed like 5 to begin with. But yeah, now I have, since then, I have made like maybe 5 or 6 more chapters. Yeah.
So you and your friend, does it take you guys a long time to write, or is it rather quick? I mean, are you guys like so synchronized that you almost complete each other's sentences?
Almost. We have, for the most part, like it's like, you know, we kind of like either sometimes I kind of take the helm of writing the the scene or like that thing that's happening, and then he takes the helm. So then we kind of like trade off here and there who has like whose main idea is kind of being played out there. But usually we always write when in the middle of whenever I'm kind of taking a break from drawing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I draw like, you know, a bunch of pages, and I'm just like, all right, cool. What happens next? And then, I mean, we have like the whole story arc already mapped out. And so we know what's happening now. We know what you know, if this goes well, what volume 2 is going to be, volume 3. I think we have like, you know, ideally like maybe 6 or 7 volumes.
Wow.
But
so each volume is going to be roughly the same size?
I don't know. It's just however long it takes to get to finish the story of each arc.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like an ongoing series then, that if you're focusing on potentially doing several volumes. Does that also mean that in terms of campaigning, you're going to go back to back with Shotgun Samurai titles, or are you planning on like having a break with a different IP altogether in between the Shotgun Samurai titles?
Right now, I only have I plan to kind of push Shotgun Samurai because it's what's kind of burning inside me right now, so I can't really think of anything else.
Cool.
So yeah, so it's gonna be Shotgun Samurai, and so like this story arc, you know, it is like a complete story. It's just, you know, but there's still more to come.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's great that you guys are planning so far ahead. So you guys have a good beat on where the story's going and what areas you want to explore next. So if I remember correctly, or actually what we discussed prior in the green room, so you actually had Shotgun Samurai on mailing list pre-launch earlier, right?
Yeah.
And then it was open for like the full 6 months, and then
full 6 months.
Indiegogo, do they literally delete it so that you can no longer access it after 6 months if you don't?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just gone. I mean, they warn you, and they say, "Hey, it's gonna go away if you don't do anything." And I'm just like, "Ooh," and then you know, I snagged my mailing list like a day before it shut down, so hopefully no one signed.
Close.
Yeah. So hopefully no one signed up, you know, the last day.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They'll be all like, where did it go?
Yeah, what happened to
it? So now you've got this one going, and you're the first month into it?
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's going to be launching next week.
Next week? Oh, so you're not even going to do a full 6 months again?
No. I'm impatient now, so. Before I was hesitant. Now I'm impatient.
Wow. One week and you're going live.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. So how are you going to do the launch? Are you going on, do you already have lined up on the calendar whose stream you're going live on?
Actually, yeah. Kami Mark, he graciously offered to host me as I launch. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kami Mark's a blast.
I love that guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah. As you can see, I'm a fan of CGUK.
Yeah. Yeah, he's my favorite communist.
Yeah. He's my favorite and only communist I know of. Good yeah, so that should be fun. That's a good channel to launch on.
Yeah, that guy's hilarious. I love it.
So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Do you already have the date?
February 6th.
February 6th. Okay.
So next Saturday.
Hold on a minute. February 6th. February 6th. Did you say it's a Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the only time like I can line up with someone in England. Cause I'm in California time, so
Okay.
every time they seem to like to stream at like 10 p.m. their time, and that's like 2 o'clock here, and that's like right in the middle of my workday. So.
Okay. All right. 2 o'clock. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was willing to do a stream on a Saturday to open for me. So I'm like, hey.
Nice. Yeah.
Good guy.
Right on. Awesome. So let's see. Tommy Mark's channel Samurai launch. I want to try and catch that.
So it's like 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what? That's probably going to be when I'm working. So I might have to catch it on replay or did you guys already decide beforehand how long the stream's going to be?
No.
Okay. All right. But if anything, I'll catch it on replay.
Okay.
Because I want to see how well you guys do.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Adam says, I'm legit old enough to know when to keep my mouth shut. I think I am as well. Be right back. Ryan Cardinal says, I had the same thing happen. I think that's with regards to building your mailing list and pre-launch for 6 months and then really deleting the campaign. Get your shots before going on Tommy Mark's channel. Get your shots, like immunization shots, vaccination.
I didn't know it was that dangerous. Well, I guess it is a
You're
stepping into
communism here, man.
Yeah.
You're dealing with communism.
I mean,
Saturday the 6th.
It's not your disease, it's our disease.
Let's see here. Wait, we write the words. Wyz acts them out. This could be fun. Do you already have in mind how you're going to run your campaign? Are you going to do 2 30-day rounds of funding followed by in-demand? Are you doing 1 full 60-day round of funding?
I want to do the 2 30s. I heard that's a lot more fun.
That's what I recommend.
Yeah.
What I recommend. I think that's the way to go personally. That's what I would plan to do when I get my ass in gear.
Yeah.
Because it's like you do your however long you decide to do your pre-launch. I would probably do the full 6 months because, well, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Depending on how ready I am and how many people express interest in signing up on the mailing list. And then you get the initial bump of interest at the start of the first 30 days. And then it slows down. Another one at the end of the first 30. Another one at the start of the second 30. Another one at the start of the end of the second 30. and then another bump when you go in demand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you plan on going in demand.
Yeah.
All right.
Let people catch up while I'm finishing the artwork.
Absolutely. How much of the project do you think you'll have completed in this next week? I mean, like, how far through production are you? It sounds like you're like at least 90%.
90%, yeah, I would say. So basically, I just need to finish up the pages. I have most of it, like, I have about like maybe 15 pages laid out, and then I have like the most of it written already, and then I'm probably gonna do another 10 or whatever, something, just like kind of like a little like wrap up. So yeah, maybe like 20 more pages.
Yeah, I mean, the more you can get done before launch, the better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was what my big concern. That's why I waited so long to do anything with it, because I wanted to have something to show people to prove that I can actually do this.
Yeah, it only makes sense
Yeah.
because it's like, I mean, some say that you want a bare minimum of 25% completed through production.
Mm-hmm.
But the more you can get done before you go live, the absolute better, because it gives you an opportunity to have that weight taken off you, and you can focus on promotion, jumping on streams, as many as you can, get eyeballs in front of it, get people to know you, So that's you're putting yourself in a good position. So props to that.
Thank you.
Have you, I don't know if you can share or whether it's private, but do you have an idea what your funding goal is going to be, and if it's going to be fixed or flexible?
It's gonna be I don't know about fixed or flexible. I think probably fixed. I think that's a lot more. That's kind of more like 'cause I feel like it's kind of more comforting for the backer, especially if it's my first campaign. I don't want to be like a flexible kind of thing, right? Because if fixed, what I think, if customers see, oh, fixed, that means if he doesn't, so he has to make it. So I'm gonna make it fixed, and it's just gonna cover the printing costs basically. So actually, because the artwork is slave labor, so that's free. Yeah, so I just need to cover the printing costs basically, and so it shouldn't be, in terms of money, it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Don't forget to factor in shipping costs.
Oh yeah, shipping.
Because it's good to be able to offer a low funding goal, because the faster you fund, the more Indiegogo promotes you through the algorithm.
Yeah, so I that's why I was gonna have it not too high. I want to try and game the system a little bit.
Yeah, and the more likely you'll be among the first several pages of the recommended hot campaigns. But at the same time, you don't want to undercut yourself, because I think the general rule is domestic shipping throughout the U.S. is typically $10, $15, and international $25.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Make sure that when you make your campaign live, that you've factored in and indicated how much shipping is.
Okay. Yeah. Like what is it? Yeah. Some what is it? I got a like a nice little formula from some other Comicsgate people, and that can easily calculate the costs and everything. Yeah. So so thankful to Comicsgate for all these like great resources. Really helping each other out. I love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think is it Rob the Replicator?
Oh yeah, I think him, right? He's the one who's always posting like crowdfunding tips, right?
Yeah, he's got like a website even that tells you how to that walks you through how to crowdfund a book.
Oh yeah, I have that bookmarked. Yeah, I need to brush up on that.
Yeah, I got a bookmark too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of too lazy to read it.
Yeah, I got that too.
I should seriously look into it. So do you, yeah, I mean, fixed is like if you're fully dependent on the funding, and or at least this is the way I interpret it. If for example, your ability to hire the talent to help you make the book is still, if you're relying on that money to help pay for the talent to make the book, then fixed is often a way to go. And then if the book doesn't get funded, then it automatically, Indiegogo automatically refunds all the backers. Flexible is often used with creators who, you know, they have the stance, regardless of how many or how few backers I get, this book's getting made no matter what, and I'm going to dedicate the resources, and I've got the resources to make the book. And if I don't get funded and I have, you know, however many, then I'm still going to fulfill to those people who did trust and put their money behind my dream, you know. That makes sense.
Okay. That yeah, I like that perspective. That's much better, I think. Yeah. Because that was kind of how I was thinking. I was like, oh, you know, I wanted to set it low so that like no matter how many people fund it, I can get it out for sure. So maybe flexible is yeah, because you know, since you know, I'm all like the peripheral artwork, like the covers and the cards and everything, I already paid for those. So I don't really need the, you know, so the funding will pretty much just go for the production costs of the books for sure.
But again, don't undercut yourself in terms of shipping too.
Yeah, that's right.
Some people forget to include cost of shipping, and then others will include tack on the shipping on top of the cost of the book, and then not listed as additional shipping costs.
And just say like free shipping or something.
Yeah, but then, you know, that means the total price of the book plus shipping is going to be higher.
Yeah, it'll look like $30 or something.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah,
but,
I mean,
but then with a lot of CG books, you know, depending on how big a name you are, you know, you can kind of garner the higher rates for the book, and people will still back you. But if you're brand new, then you probably don't want to jump. Well, the thing is, you got a 200 plus freaking book, so you're throwing in a lot of value, a lot of story. It's equivalent to 13 issues. So, I mean, there's something to be said about that because you're getting tremendous value. So, all I'm trying to say is don't undersell yourself. Make sure that you cover your ass in terms of shipping. You don't want that to bite you in the ass, and the cost of production. You know, however shipping method you were using, and what kinds of boxes you're going to use. So one final question, do you know what your various perks tiers are going to be?
Yeah, right now I'm going to start off simple. Have, you know, 1 book, 2 books, 4 books if you want to buy a big bundle. Yeah, I was thinking that might be good for international people.
Yeah, that's a good workaround.
And
it might serve to be like a retailer's tier.
Oh, yeah. Like a retail kind of thing. And then I'm gonna have an add-on with a second. You know, you get the free one, which is exclusive, mailing list. And then I'm going to have another one, which is going to be like a Shotgun Samurai trading card. That's going to be an add-on for each perk. So that's going to be like the main initial perks. And then, I mean, I have the idea for the bookmark now, so I have to think about that. I might include that one, you know. But anyway, stretch goals. That's the word I'm looking for. So stretch goals, probably, I'm thinking of making that poster. Probably like a smaller kind of like, what are they called? No, full, like little poster. And then you know, bookmarks, maybe stretch goal, or maybe with the book. Something to think about. I have to look into the cost of that to figure that out. And then so we have that as the stretch goal. If you know, pie in the sky, if this makes like runaway success, I would like to hire another artist to do a secondary, like little short, like kind of side story.
Yeah. So let's see. Thanks for dropping the links. Appreciate it. A lot of people are following John Malin's shipping model right now. $10 for U.S. customers, $15 international, and in theory, playing the averages on the U.S. shipping.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was leaning towards. As something like that.
But
that is true.
Big. That's going to bump things up. That's true. Yeah.
That is true. It's paper gets heavy.
Shipping is a bitch for international backers. Yeah.
I know, it's a shame.
Well, it's also a good reason for sticking to soft cover.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of, because I heard like hardcover can get real crazy.
Protect your neck. Yep. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it's looking like a good project, and I'm looking forward to it for sure. And like I said, even if I can't catch you live on the launch, definitely going to watch the replay. Yeah. I am going to, it's time to wrap this up. So I'm going to give you the floor. Will you share with the world how you can be found on social media?
All right. So basically, on Twitter, @donkey_madness_. Instagram, I'm also on Instagram. What is it? Shotgun Samurai Comics. Yeah, Donkey Madness was also taken on Instagram. So those two, almost on Minds. I opened that up recently because of the whole, you know, fiasco. So I'm on Minds @Donkey Madness, just regular Donkey Madness. I was the first one there. So Twitter @Donkey_Madness_. Instagram, Shotgun Samurai Comics, and Minds, Donkey Madness.
Your website, shotgunsamurai.net. What that? Oh, you said that's dedicated now to the campaign.
Yeah, that's going to be
correct now.
Yeah, that's going straight to the campaign.
Okay, all right, gotcha. All right.
But yeah, in the future, when there's no campaigns running, that'll just go to like my splash page with information, where to find my stuff.
And before you started routing it to the Indiegogo, did it contain all the animated promos and the live action one?
Yeah, it had like links to like the movies, like, you know, any kind of yeah, basically any way to get any kind of Shotgun Samurai information. There was links and everything.
Right on. Right on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Okino Subway, how's it going? Hey. So we are wrapping things up. I've got one more stream tonight. We'll actually be pushing Ryan Cardinal's book.
Oh, cool.
I'm looking forward to that. That'll be Kaya's, A Story of Blood and Stone, issues 1 and 2. So we we've got, yeah, so you can find me at the usual spots, the usual haunts, as it were. MeWe, Facebook, YouTube at WyzGyz Entertainment, Twitter at WyzGyz Tweets, Twitch at WyzGyz Twitches. If it survives, Parler, WyzGyzParlers, aka WyzGyzNow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Mark the bell for notifications. Be sure and select all notifications so hopefully you receive the latest updates as to when I'm live or have a video uploaded. Definitely drop a comment down below and indicate what you're most excited about on Shotgun Samurai Volume 1. Definitely a cool looking book. It's definitely going to be well worth it. 200 plus pages, manga style, black and white interiors, color covers, standard Western US comic book size, reading front to back. I want to thank you to everyone in the chat. You guys freaking rock. Thanks for your support and thanks for hanging with us and learning about Shotgun Samurai Volume 1. Samurai with a shotgun? What a deadly combination. Interesting stuff, guys. Pleasure to see Donkey Madness talk about this project. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Love the comments, as always.
Cheerio, chaps. Yeah, definitely keep running the circuit. Go on as many shows as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
If you need ideas on promotional channels to go on, DM me. Let me know.
All right, I definitely will.
And thank you to everyone who watches this on replay. Thanks to our very special guest, Donkey Madness.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Let's close it out. Bye, all.
See ya.
Final guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sameti. The YouTube sensation. WyzGyz. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.